Okay, right there, see that green fitting? I don't know what this thing here is. There's a little black canister. It's got an electrical plug on the top. And there's another green screw-off connection on the top there. But that line on the bottom there with a green 90 elbow on it, it goes to the back side of the motor here. I'm not sure if it's the intake manifold or the head, but there's a like a 3/8 port. I guess that's one of the main vacuum suction areas. So that thing was just rotted. I could tell that it went there because it was just right there, but it was just rotted off. So I got a new hose, put that on there, and it's been idling great ever since. So all the things on YouTube that I looked at, you know, they said it's the idle air control. They said it's a PVC valve. It's a 90 that goes to the PVC up into the intake manifold to the bottom there. I replaced all that stuff with brand new things, brand new parts, and none of that worked. So if you have a problem with idling, this is one of the things to check back here. I don't think I can, well, you can see it right there, the black line. I don't know if you can see it with this, but that's where it goes. The other thing I was trying to figure out is where the heck is the thermostat on here? You know, it seems like it would be up around here somewhere. And I was trying to replace all these hoses, you know, just to have a good car that I could say, well, I did all the water hoses, water pump and everything. So I tried to get this thing off here. Well, this little plastic tab on here just broke, snapped right off. So I had to buy a new one of these, which was about 30 bucks on Rock Auto. So, I mean, this car has a lot of hoses like this that are just part of an elbow or something. You know, it's already attached to the other part, and really you have to buy their Ford's piece or somebody aftermarket's piece to make it work. So I'm just going to leave all these hoses. I mean, none of them are leaking. Now look at all this stuff. I've never seen so many water hoses on a car. There must be 8 or 10. It's just unbelievable. So here's where the thermostat is. You have to go underneath, take off this, see that cover there? That goes right in here. It has a bunch of little tiny, I think it's 7/32. Somebody said it was 5.5 millimeters, but I've never seen a socket that size before. Maybe an Allen wrench, but these are just regular hex head little screws or bolts. And it's got three 8 millimeter excuse me 3 8mm bolts that go right in here to the back side, and the rest is the small ones up there. But anyways, here's the thermostat right there. It's just got 2 bolts. I think they're just 8mm, one on each side, and you don't have to take off this hose clamp. You can just pop this right off, put the new thermostat in there with the seal and close it back up. But look at this. Look at all these hoses. I think that's transmission there, but okay. And the other thing is the water pump. You have to get down from below also. I took off the wheel here, took out this cover here. It's just got these little plastic serrated, they just wedge in, these little plastic tabs go right there. Just these things here. So you take a screwdriver, get behind it, pop them out, and that gives you access to get up in here to get out this hose. You know, because everything's glued on there, you gotta get around stuff. I can't pop off this hose with my hand, I can't turn it, so I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver and something in there to get it started. And there's a possibility, if you need some more area to get back up here, I think this little tray here comes right out with just these two small screws or bolts. These are the 7/32 ones size. But a lot of weird stuff on this car. So I just wanted anybody who's looking for the information, to get a good look at this stuff. Because I looked at a lot of these things and I couldn't. Most of them are the other motor. And none of them say Duratec in the beginning, so you have to go through them to find out if it is or not. But it's easy to get to the thermostat. That's one of the few things that's easy. The intake manifold is easy to take off. It's not really tough at all. Just those bolts right on top. There's nothing on the back side other than just those connections, you know, vacuum connections or electrical connections.